Good morning, it's Wednesday and we are on a road trip to the chair factory, chair shop, to get me a new chair. Hopefully it will be very comfy and we'll have a look at the showroom. Some scenery to see on the way. We're going from Bondi to Sutherland, so we'll go over Botany Bay. Should be fun. That's the city of Sydney in the over there in the distance. Doing a lot of road work and park work. There's a big park there.
Queen's Park.
Queen's Park. There's not that much traffic. Used to be a lot. People doing exercising in the park. Looks like rain. It's been raining a lot. Actually, it's been raining every night. High wind. There goes the tour. More.
Centennial Park.
Yeah, there's Centennial Park. It's a really big park. It's like Central Park in New York. Not as big. I don't think it's big. It's about 200 acres. Quite big. It's got a couple of lakes, cafes. A lot of equestrian stuff goes on there because it's near the racetrack, or used to be near the racetrack. Arts and craft houses along here. It's so nice, but sometimes they're pulling them down and putting up things that they think are better. Not really. Maybe they're falling down. Haven't been looked after, but that's so nice to look at. I really love the arts and craft architecture. Holding my phone in my hand reminds me of that scene in Birds, where they go around the corners and the birds lean the opposite way, in the opposite direction to which the car is driving, so they're all leaning. So that's my favourite scene, one of them. Love Alfred Hitchcock movies. Speaking of, there's birds.
Main gates.
Centennial Park, main gates. Victorian construction. And this is Wyck Racecourse. It's very famous. They used to, well, they've done renovations and it's quite big now, really big. And the light rail goes here. There's the light rail. We haven't been on it that much because of restrictions. Hopefully things will be back soon. Day trips, road trips. People back on the buses. I love going for trips on the bus. Don't you? John's with me today. He's driving. Hi, sweetie. John likes driving, which is probably really good because I don't drive anymore. Only because we only have one car and the bus is at both ends of our road, so don't need to. We are going 20 kilometres from our house to Caringbah to find the Lazy Boy factory showroom. I've been wanting a Lazy Boy for years, and so now this is my chance to get one. I'm really wanting a Nordic one, you know, those ones with a round base. I'm thinking I'll get leather, even though I gave my leather chair to my daughter because my cat, Kitty Levine, thought it was part of the racetrack, and there were some scratches in it, and I just didn't like it, but you know, it happens. Kitty is now older and doesn't use the racetrack as much. So hopefully all will be good. This is a lovely avenue of trees. It's so beautiful. It's like a tunnel. Old Botany Bay fig trees. The fig trees come from south Wollongong area. They call Moreton Bay fig trees come from north, because I think Moreton Bay is up in the rainforest. They are rainforest trees. They have the most amazing tree trunk configurations, you know, like those old cathedrals, buttress roots, amazing buttress roots. And they're 150 years old. There is an avenue of crepe myrtle and banana leaves, it looks like. A lot of crepe myrtle though. Beautiful purple ones, and light purple and dark purple. Nice agapanthus and gardening there. Someone's done a nice job along the edge of the building, and a place to ride the bikes off the road. Actually, the weather reminds me of Florida. I've been to Florida a few times. Mostly it felt like the dry cleaner's shop, but it's feeling like that here now. Very humid. Clouds. It's nice when there's a sea breeze. This is all new development in the last 10 years. A lot of high-rise flats.
Used to be industrial.
Yeah, used to be industrial. Now people are living here. I really like living in the city. On the freeway now, heading towards is the airport. There's the airport sign. There's a golf course on the side of the road there. Mainly, I think that golf course is there because it floods, tidal, or, you know, floods every year when there's a high tide, solstice tides. What road is this?
M5.
This is the M5 heading south from Sydney to Melbourne. Our roads are much better than they used to be, which is good. Going to see my mum used to take 7 hours. Now it only takes 4.5. So quite a lot of time taken off the travel with these good roads. These trees are she oaks that grow where the ground is damp,
And gum trees.
and a few gum trees too. They like this type of coastal area. You know, a lot of moisture in the ground and sandy type soil. I think the train line goes under here somewhere, from the new train line. I know it went under the lake here, which sounds really weird, but it does. So the airport is on my right, which is coming up. It's really good weather for flying, but there's hardly any planes taking off. More freight planes than anything really. I bought my monkey and kitty at the Japanese shop. I think they're so cute and they run on solar. We've had them for about a year. They go everywhere, obviously, with us. They are so cute.
That's the headland over there. Heads to
That's Botany Bay. That's where Captain Cook came through 200 years ago. Whatever. A fair while ago. Botany Bay is quite big. The airport sort of dips into it. There's a plane taking off. Can we see it? Maybe not. Yeah.
It's got my sands.
These pine trees, the really tall ones, are called Norfolk Island pines. So they came from an island off Port Macquarie, which is a couple of 100 kilometres up the coast. They're very attractive pine trees and they grow for a long time. These ones have been planted maybe 100 years. A lot of clouds over the ocean this morning. This area is very popular in summer for swimming. The water just nearby is shallow and they have it fenced off in the water. There's sharks. I don't think anyone's been eaten by sharks for a long time. This is a really nice road, really. The trees that have been planted along the edge make it really attractive. The water is a little choppy. It's a bit of a breeze out there. Bike track.
Part of Botany Bay.
This is a pretty spectacular bridge. I love bridges. I like the construction, the architecture that goes into them. This one goes over the bay. The Captain Cook Bridge. It's pretty big. Goes up in the middle. We're heading for the Shire, Sutherland. I'm not going to say it. Hobbitsville. There are no hobbits here. They're all in New Zealand. Or in the mind of creative people. Wyck. We're on our way home. Had a really nice shop. I got my chair. John got a chair. As time goes by, chair. He's going to be Lionel. We got a really good deal as they were the end of the stock from a really nice salesman called Peter. Thanks, Peter. Yep, looking forward to sitting in my nice comfy chair tomorrow. Now we're going to have a coffee at the coffee shop and then home. This is where the Ritz Theatre is. Such a nice old theatre. This is the old part of town.